Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Right now is the time to protect your home against the fall invaders, those bugs who want into your home. They want to winter. They like you got the heat on. You know, they can curl up, watch TV. It's the ladybugs, box elder bugs, and stink bugs that want into your house, but you can stop them with a one-time treatment. It's an exterior treatment, one time's done this month. Give them a call right now. I've already done this. They did it at my house. I've not seen a bug one since they did the treatment. All exterior, no smell in your house, nothing. Southeast Termite and Pest Control. All right, back with our media fellows, and I want to talk about what we discussed in that last segment. There it is again for those who might not remember. Your options are basically, if you win option one, all right, you win out, you finish with a better record, better bowl game, better ranking. But option two, well, I'm sorry, flip that around. Now I'm looking at a graphic and I flipped it. Flip it. Option one is you win out, you go to Atlanta, you get the loss, lesser bowl, lesser ranking. Option two is you skip Atlanta, Florida wins out, you win out, but you finish with a better bowl game, better record, better ranking. Which do you think makes fans happier at year's end, or would either? I mean, we live in a world where no one's ever happy about anything, politics, sports, period, movies. So you'd have people grumbling either way. He's never won the East, or you lost again in the championship game. What do you think makes people happier?
So the question isn't which one I want; it's which one I think the fans would want.
Well, you can give it both.
I think in the end, the fans would be happier not going to the East. In the end, now they wouldn't know it until January.
Right.
They're going to be mad in November, and they're going to be mad in December, and they're going to be mad all the way through.
And those who don't like Butch Jones and never did will use it against him all next year.
Now, my personal choice is go play Alabama again, because you can't win a championship if you don't play for a championship. But I think most people,
even though I'm guaranteeing playing for it doesn't win it.
Still, if you guarantee me the Vikings lose the next 5 Super Bowls, go to the next 5 Super Bowls.
Gotcha. There you go.
So, but I think fans in the end would be happier if you finish maybe number 10 in the country with 2 losses, and you've got a big bowl trophy.
You go beat Louisville in the Orange Bowl or something.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't, but I think the fans would.
Okay, Mike Strange, what do you think makes fans happier?
Well, I'm going to answer it the way I would first.
Okay.
I just think it's been so long since you've been to Atlanta for that championship game. I think it's very important to say you got to Atlanta for the championship game. You won the East. You didn't let Florida somehow off the hook and snooker you even when you beat them. But Bob, it depends on when you ask. That week it would be one way, but then if you go to the Sugar Bowl, which that'd be another great thing. You hadn't been to New Orleans since 1990. If by missing the championship game you get to go to the Sugar Bowl and win the Sugar Bowl, I think ultimately people would be happier with that.
And that's typically what happens. The loser of the championship game usually goes to Citrus Bowl, whereas the team that somehow skates by it and finishes with 2 losses, they go to the better bowl game. So you're probably looking at sugar and orange if you don't go to Atlanta. So you're basically choosing Atlanta or New Orleans, Miami. What do you think, Chuck? Fans be happier with what?
It's tough, but I think for a lot of fans it would come down to 2 things. How much do you fear Alabama? And then how much do you hate Florida? And
I got some of that last night, too.
I mean, and so if you skip Alabama, then you're letting Florida win the East. You're letting their fans celebrate a division championship. And if you watch the championship game, SEC championship game, or if you go to it, if you already got tickets and you go, you're watching Florida fans. So maybe enjoy watching Alabama beat them. But I dislike Florida more than I hate Alabama or fear Alabama.
All right. Let me throw one last caveat here just to make it even more difficult. For those of you who think you got to go to Atlanta, the East is what it's all about. I guarantee you wins to where you're 11-2 if you don't go to Atlanta. All right. Go, let's say Sugar Bowl, you beat Louisville or somebody in the Sugar Bowl, or it wouldn't be Louisville, ACC, but anyway. Beat somebody in the Sugar Bowl and finish 11-2. Or you lose in Atlanta and you lose your bowl game. You won the East, but you're 10-4. 11-2, no East. 10-4, but you got the East. Still the same?
No.
Well, because so the East only matters to a certain point.
You're only as good as your.
Okay. Now
you're only as good as your last game to me, and then if that would be a big boost to recruiting as well to win a bowl game.
Yeah. See, I I see it both ways. I understand the idea of
Yeah.
you're in this to win championships, go win the championship game.
But-
I also know that in this day and age, whatever the fan base, again, it's not just Tennessee, people are going to be mad, period. I think they're going to be less mad. They would say opposite now.
Right.
But I think they would be less mad sitting in jail. If it's February 1st on signing day and you're sitting there and you've gone, wow, we were 11-2, went to New Orleans, won the bowl game. All of a sudden, and finished in the top 10. I think that trumps 10-4 or 11-3 and an East win with another bad loss to Alabama if you factor it in. Now,
And
you
it
could
doesn't
beat
until
Alabama.
August. Then August rolls around, and well, he's never
He's
been to
never
Atlanta.
been
so-
to Atlanta.
And
That's
see,
right.
I think also,
There's a no-win. It's the
That's the
Kobayashi Maru.
Kobayashi Maru.
It's
you
a no-win
also
scenario.
make the case winning the East shows your program is making progress. I mean, and I think that's
So
really
would be winning the Sugar Bowl
Yeah.
or the Orange Bowl. But anyway, all right. It's everybody last night was this is a silly question. This is easy. I don't think it is if you
it's
think
not
about it.
easy.
I don't think it's easy.
There was a time when winning the Belk Bowl would have been progress.
Yeah, that's true. All right. When we come back, we're going to look at Tennessee by position group. Which areas have been surprises, which have performed as expected, which have been disappointments. Going back on the Sports Source.